All right, nice and tall. Starting with a nice easy march in the chair or standing, whichever one works for you. All right, we'll roll those shoulders. Nice and easy. And reverse. Now we're going to go up and forward and down with that.
Come on, baby. Come on, let me in.
Good. Now we're going to take those big arm circles. You can stop those legs if you want, or you can march. You'll notice I'm rotating a little bit. That allows me to get those arms around. Good, and backwards. Now if you stood completely still, that range of motion might be a little smaller. Good. And breaststroke arms. Keep them down and relax those shoulders. Good. And pump those arms now, nice and tall. Good, both arms. Up and down. Reaching for those side walls, reaching for that ceiling. And remember to work at your own pace. If I'm going too fast, just go slower. Good. Let's rotate those wrists up over our heads. And reverse. Rotating those wrists around. Good. And if you need your chair or your wall, I'm going to do a little ankle circle here. Just warming up those ankles a little bit. And other direction. You can see the hot pink bottom of my shoes there. And other side. Remember to hang on if you need to. Rotating around, abs in. And reverse. Good. Let's take those legs down nice and parallel. And nice, easy little squats. Keeping those legs straight, parallel to each other. Support on those thighs if you need to. Standing nice and tall at the top. Now, even though I have my hands on my thighs, my shoulders are down and back.
Just look at me. Look at me.
Good. And then we're going to heel dig. With some biceps.
You got me in a state of shock. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me.
Now, if you want, you can alternate arms. Good. And then we'll step it out to the side. So it's just a toe tap. Put a little bounce in there if you want.
You keep saying you got something for me.
Reaching those arms wide now.
Something you call love, but confess.
Now we're going to flip those arms, palms up.
Where you shouldn't have been a messin'. And now someone else is getting all your best.
Good. And now we'll go under.
And that's just what
Where you go quick.
One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Good. Easy back.
Yeah.
Abs in. Triceps.
You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'. And
All right, we're gonna go to the four corners. Top. Open it wide.
You keep saying when you ought to be a changing. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet.
Back corner.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
One more. And march. Nice and slow. Now we're gonna take it with a knee
Playing where you shouldn't be playing,
slightly out to the side.
and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha!
Kick it back.
I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn.
Good, and tap.
Made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
All right, half jacks.
Are you ready, Boots?
3/4 if you want.
Walking.
All right, show me your boots. Good job, everybody. Let's just do a little neck warm up here. You take that head to the side, center, side,
Yes, we've been
center.
waiting for a long, long time. We've been waiting for a long time.
Good. Now we're gonna take it down and up.
We're gonna wait no more. We're getting ready to rock and roll. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
Think of lengthening your spine as you do this, standing really tall.
Be shaking in the house tonight. And you should grab your favorite lady and
Good. All right. Are we ready? Let's grab some heavy weights. Change my mind. Medium weights. On the side first. I decided I wasn't quite ready for the heavy weights yet. And here we go. Gonna raise and lower those arms. Remembering you can add some balance. And adding balance may include alternating arms. You can have a toe down. If you're in the chair, because you could do this seated, you might need to slide to the front end of the chair so you don't smack the chair with your weight. And then you can lift one leg at a time. Just hold it up. Or you can tap and lift. Breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Think of squeezing those shoulder blades in the back. All right, we're gonna hold them up, so both feet down. Palms forward. Palms down. Palms forward. Palms down. Halfway down, hold it. All the way back up. One more time. 3, 2, 1, halfway. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, maybe an easy shoulder roll there. And while you have your shoulders with those medium weights, let's go ahead and do some shrugs. Standing super tall here. Two more, 1 and 2. Good job. We're gonna do triceps now. So you can decide whether you wanna kick back, okay? If you wanna do behind your head, one arm or both. So I'm gonna hold mine. 2 ways to do it behind your head. One's to hold it wide, like that. Okay, and the other way is to hold it on top of your hand. So if you have bad wrists, this is probably not the best one. This one's probably better. Now the trick is to keep those elbows right next to those ears. And then let it drop back. Tuck the chin. I know you couldn't hear that, but my elbow just popped. Keep going, you got a few more. 2 more. Last one, keep standing tall. Good. So there's that tendency to lean a little bit on that one when we get close to the end. Now, if you still have your weight right here, you can bring it in front of you. You can hold it here, whatever you want to do with it. All right. You're going to do some sumo squats. You can even have it come down here, as long as you promise to keep your shoulders down and back. The feet are wide, knees are going out over those toes, same direction. All right, a couple more. Keep breathing, keep that chest up. Good, and now we're gonna hold it. Abs in. Keep those hips tucked. If you need to rest, just straighten those legs, take a rest, and come back down. Almost there. Keep breathing. Ooh, straighten those legs. All right, carefully turn it around and bring it in. All right, I'm gonna grab another heavy weight. Those biceps next. So we can usually do heavier weights on those. All right, I'm gonna bring them up towards the chest. I'm gonna do single, doubles. You can keep alternating if you want, or you could do doubles all the time too. Whatever works for you today. Abs in. Now I'm left-handed, but I've got a little more strength in that left arm than that right. Now remember, you can go with a heavier weight, and then if you decided you're too tired, it's okay to switch in the middle of a set. It's perfectly fine. So maybe you do 2 or 3, and then you switch back to your regular weight. Here we go, last one for me, each side. Let's see if I can even do this last right arm. Oh, there we go, exhale. Good job, don't forget to breathe if you start to stop. All right, squats are next. So you can also do stick to stand. If you have your chair handy, just sit down, get back up. Now we're gonna take our feet distance apart. You can take it a little wider if you want, just make sure your knees and toes track together. Here we go. I know we just did those squats. I can feel it too. Weight on those heels. Now, if you're going in the chair, it takes you longer to get up and down than us squatting. That's okay. Take your time. Two more. Now we're going to hold it down. Lift the heel. Put it down. Lift the other heel. Put it down. And lift. And lower. Good, and bring it back up. Shake those legs out. All right. So we're gonna go corners next. So medium weight. I'm going a little bit heavier than I normally do. I'll get tired quicker. Nice and tall. And try not to lean back too much as you raise it. Exhaling on that lid. That's it. Keep going. 2 more. That's 1. One the other side. And maybe you're doing both arms. You have a lighter weight. This one's really tough. I have to really engage a lot of my core to keep myself from falling over. So watch. Really engaging a lot of core to lift both those heavy weights. So move on to some legs after. Make sure you get a drink. All right, we're gonna do some balance. I'm gonna use my roller just for my balance because it was easy to grab. All right, maybe you stand here, one leg. Maybe you have your toe down, but it's a one leg balance. That's all we're gonna do. Now, you always have that option once you get that balance down to do something else. Maybe just raise some arms. Doesn't matter what you do. We're trying to stand really still on one leg. That's it, keep going. Good, and then switch. Get that balance, stand tall, then pull that leg up. Maybe it's just a toe down. Same thing. Just working a little extra core by moving the arms. Good, nice. All right, now we're gonna make it a little more challenging. So if you would like to take a weight with you, we can row while we're there. Up to you. You could have your hand on your chair. Now look that I'm in a straight line. Actually, put the weight in the other hand. Straight line down my back. Now you can bend this knee as much as you want to. All right? So that's the balance part. I just have a toe down. You can do one weight or both weights. Then we're just gonna row. And maybe you can get that back leg up. But if you do, you're taking the front down, so you're still in a straight line. Okay? More. Good. And of course, you can do the row without the balance. It's entirely up to you. But you could open up that hand there to help you balance, or on your chair, or wherever your furniture. Standing leg has a little bend. Two more. Good. All right, so a little extra support can help a lot. Let's put that weight down. All right. We're gonna do a little cardio, but we're also gonna work some legs. So, high knee. Now see how high you can get that knee, and maybe you need to go slower. You want more arms? Do a double arm pull. Press it out to the front or side, you pick. Just getting a little extra cardio in by throwing some arms in. And you can switch it. Good, all right. Now we're gonna stand tall. If you need to hang up, you can. We're gonna alternate tapping our feet. Try not to rock side to side too much. I'll get here so you can see my shoes better. Really lifting that toe as high as we can. Feeling in our shins and our calves. There we go. Now, opposite, we're gonna lift those heels up and down. Parallel feet here and up, squeeze. Working balance and our calves. Now again, if you have something to hang on to, you can do that as well. Up and down. All right, for balance, let's see if we can go up and stay up. See how high you can get those calves up the back of those legs. Good, now bend those knees, keep those heels up. You can go any lower. Good, drop those heels back into a chair or squat. Abs in. Good, bring it back out. All right, really working those shins and those calves there. Now we can also, if you have something to hang on to, especially, tuck your hips, lift those toes, and come up tall. Tuck and lift, and then tall. Squeeze, and tall. Now you can do it without something to hold on to as well. That part's a lot harder. Lifting those toes up. There we go. So a chair is great for this because you can rock back and get a nice range of motion. A whole lot easier with the hands out. Good. All right, let's get back to those weights. Let's do some remaining lifts. So that would be your heavier weight. Now, this move is not for every back. So if you have back issues, you'll want to be super careful, or sit in your chair and just hinge up and down, with or without the weight. You don't even have to go all the way down to your thighs. You just bend it a 45-degree angle or whatever's comfortable. Anybody who's here, it's a nice neutral spine. Soft knees, it's tall. As in, we don't lean back too much. Keeping those shoulders down and back. One more. Good. All right. I'm going to do some shoulder presses. I won't be able to do too many with these heavy weights. And I'm also going to keep them close to my body here. Instead of taking them out, I'm going to keep them close. I'm going to alternate so I can really focus on each arm. Feel free to do the elbows out or to press up both at once. Notice I'm not doing any balance or anything else. while I work with this new higher weight. I can add that later once I get comfortable with it. Abs in. See if you can straighten, but don't throw it up there and lock it out. Two more for me. One. Last one for me. Good. Put those heavy weights down. Now you can learn a lot. Guys, get a drink of water. You can learn a lot from watching yourself in screen, because you can always do your own Zoom meeting and watch yourself if you have an account, and watch yourself as you do the workout. Because if you'll notice, the last time when I was with that heavy weight, I crossed a little bit. It wasn't much, but while watching, I could see that I was about done because I started to rotate. So these are the small things you want to watch when you're working out, watching your form. Something like that where you notice, okay, I'm done because I'm compensating by doing another move in there to help complete that move. All right, drink the water. All right, second set of biceps, yes. All right, I'm actually gonna take it across. You can do regular ones, you can do hammers, you can go out to the sides, but I'm just gonna take mine across the chest. And again, I've got a heavier weight. I'm not gonna throw any extra moves in here. I'm also gonna make sure I don't smack myself in the chin with the weight. Exhaling as you get tired on that lift. And last one for me, each side. One and two. Good job. All right, so we did one set of squats. We did one set of sumo squats. So let's take it to our rainbow kick. Now you're gonna sit. If you're gonna sit, you can still do it. You're just gonna do it a little smaller, and you have to cross at the knee. Okay, so if you're sitting down, do the same move that should be here, cross in front and bring it around. Okay? If you're standing, you can use something like a water bottle that's closed or a block or whatever, just kind of to keep your aim. The foot goes, standing foot goes behind the item, and then we bring it across and out. Now, you can make it really small and high, or you can make it wider, like all the way out to the side. You can even take it all the way down into a curtsy. Now, here's where it gets tough. Bringing it back around is really challenging. So maybe you curtsy, bring it back to here. Tap, curtsy, bring it back to center. Or tap, curtsy, back around. So you pick what works for you. Now notice here, my knee and my toe are still facing the same direction. My knee is just a little out to the side. So watch those knees on this one. And if you have any issues, you can always just take it, take it behind. So you're just behind the other leg. How far you go, entirely up to you. Guarantee you'll feel it in that glute in a minute if you're not already. Let's do one more. It's also a great balance move, in case you haven't figured that out already. Okay. Do that other side. Remember, you could just be tapping here over an imaginary item. Maybe it's just a crack in the floor, or a book, Or maybe you bring it all the way around and curtsy. Remember, you can curtsy and step it in. Keep breathing. And if you're done, just march. What are you waiting for us? All right, 2 more. It's also going to depend how much you bend that knee. Good, bring it in. Nice job, shake it out. All right, let's do a standing cat and cow. Pop and relax. Pop and release. Pull that belly button up and relax out. Good, last one. Good, now we're gonna roll it up. Really tall, shoulders down and back. Good job, everyone. All right, gonna do one more move. 2 different directions, tapping it out. Now, you don't ever have to jump. And actually, I'm not even jumping. I'm just squatting, stepping, squatting. So it looks like I'm jumping, but I'm really not. Okay? Let's step, squat. Just that when you go fast, I'm going 1 foot then the other. All right. A few more. Abs are in. 2 more. Last one. Good. All right, standing crunches. Here we go. Pointers on your hips, thumbs on your ribs. Bring those ribs down to those hips. Like a crunch. Shoulders down and back. Couple more. Okay, good. Bring it up. Now remember, when you do those, it's not like that. Those shoulders stay down and back. The shoulders become a unit and they stay straight across. Drill the pin through my 2 sides. They're just there and I'm crunching in the middle. And remember that as you do your standing crunches, those shoulders stay down and back. Good job. All right, let's get some stretching in here. Now, I'm going to take it into a wide squat. Feet are turned out a little bit. Now, you can do this in your chair. You just sit in the chair, bend from the hips, maybe not have your legs quite so far. We're just going to hang out here. Now, reach the hips back, reach the top of the head forward. Pull those abs in to protect that back. Now, if you want, you take your hands over to one knee. The other way you can do this in the chair, this would be how you do it. In standing, it might be easier. Take it middle and then over. Up to you. And then through the middle to the other side. Back to the middle, and then back to those thighs. Abs in. Hands on your thighs, and help press yourself up. Good. Bring it back in. All right, let's take that arm across. Remember, you're shutting the door. The wall doesn't move. Rock those hips out. Good, and we'll switch. Other side. And stretch across. Relax that shoulder. Keep it down. Again, I'm trying to keep my shoulders in that alignment, left to right here. Back to the middle and bring that arm up and back. Chin parallel to the floor. Other hand can be around the back, or you can hold it here. The gentle push backwards, or pull backwards in this case. Good, and switch on the other side. Took me a while after my ear surgery to get my ear back by my arm. Tuck those hips under if you're not already doing that. Good. Interlace those fingers. We're gonna round and keep our belly and reach, stretching out that back. Let those shoulder blades come apart away from your spine. And then stand up tall. Now with a strap or with your hands, bring those arms around. Open up that chest. Stop knees and knees you. Lifting up those arms. I did a lot of push-ups yesterday and I can feel this for sure. Good, back to the center. Take one arm up. Getting really tall, and then reach that hand up toward the ceiling and just let your body lean over as much as it's going to by reaching up. Pressing that foot on the same side down into the floor. Reach, reach, reach. Now if you want, you can take it over, but you don't have to. You can stay right here and get a great stretch. Good, and switch and up. Here we go, hand toward the ceiling, let the body fall down to the side a little. Nice and tall through the top of that head as well. Good, and bring it back down. And we'll take our step back. Remember, you can keep a little distance left to right as long as your hips are forward. Up with the balance. Again, your hands can be on your sides or back behind your back. Opening up that chest. Good, engage those abs as you switch. Front knees bent, back legs pretty straight. Good, bring it in. Now, you can do your normal flex, or if you want, do your cross, do your four, stretch that hip. Noticing my knee is above my kneecap. This thigh, shin is not pushing on my kneecap. I'm sitting down.